Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 21st to 27th. This is for Leo, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to get more specific with your reading. As we know, tarot and astrology have gone hand in hand for centuries, and it really does get deep. We get deep, all right? And we get more specific. Secondly, I really do want you to feel like this is a personal reading rather than a general spread. Now, Leo, this week, November 21st to the 27th, huge, huge, huge week. We're officially in Sagittarius season. Venus, Mercury, already in Sagittarius. The Sun's entering Sagittarius on the 22nd. And we have a big, beautiful new moon in Sagittarius on the 23rd, the same day Jupiter goes direct. Love it. Listen, that's a lot of energy in Sagittarius. And listen, Leo, I have to tell you, do you know what that means? That's your fifth house, all right? So, all that activity in Sagittarius is your fifth house. Fifth house is pleasure, okay? It's love, it's creativity, it's family, it's children, it's procreation. You know, it's always been one of the favorite houses for, you know, both ancient and modern astrologers alike. But listen, we may see a lot of activity around that, especially with the new beginnings happening here with that new moon in Sagittarius and the bundle of planets in Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading to see what's in store for Leo, November 21st to 27th. Now, Leo, what did I forgot to say that I leave all my key astrological dates in the description box if you want to follow along. This week, it's a great week, okay? There's a lot of great aspects, but also I want to let you know that Thanksgiving should be great. The aspects are great. There are some years that I can remember where it was not great. There are some aspects that were just like, ooh, also, I want you to think back to, you don't have to do it now, but, excuse me, on November 30th, Mars is opposing Venus, and, you know, I want you to think back to July 13th, because something around that time, you could find some conclusion, or there could be something, that happens this week where it's going to be like closure, if that makes sense. But you know what? If that shows up in your reading, we're going to talk about it. Let's go ahead and get started. I love your reading already. I already love this spread. I'm happy for you, Leo. I'm very happy for you. And this is perfect. This is perfect. This is amazing. Now, you did get the 10 of Wands, okay? This is really interesting. The 10 of Wands has shown up in a lot of readings. Now, this is just saying, listen, 10 is completion, okay? 10 is the end of the suit. Now, as we approach this new moon in Sagittarius, and after all those eclipses, a lot of us are moving into new place in our life, okay? A lot of us are moving into new places. Now, listen, this is just saying that you have gone through a lot. Leo, you've gone through a lot. I'm not going to lie. You've had some intense moments, okay? I've been doing your readings for a long time. We go way back, all right? And I want you to know these wands are you're laying these wands down soon, okay? You can see he's literally, well, not literally, but it's backbreaking work, all right? Especially carrying these wands alone, all right? So I want you to know that anything that you feel like you've been enduring that was really challenging, we're moving past that. Okay, Leo, look where it's brought us. 8 of Pentacles in the heart of your spread, okay? So this is work too, but this is really favorable because you can see that he's removed himself from the village to work on these pentacles. He's so laser focused. He is so talented. He's so driven. And all he wants at this point is to build, all right? Build toward your legacy, all right? Now, when I say legacy, what does that mean to you? You have to think what legacy means for you, okay? Is it career? Is it family? Is it relationships? Listen, it is how you want to, what you want to leave behind in this world. What do you want to be known for? This is a great week to focus on that, okay? to think about that, and don't, and just continue to work. And it looks like you will. It looks like you have something, like a goal that you're reaching toward. And that's great. One thing that I want you to know is that you did get the Knight of Swords in your challenge area, and this is very fiery. This is, I always say this is Uhtred, son of Uhtred from The Last Kingdom, and if you don't get that reference, Jon Snow, all right, from Game of Thrones. This is being courageous, being bold, being able to make, snap decisions, like right at the, just like that. But it came in your challenge area. So here's the thing. As you move forward toward your goals, everything that you want, your hopes and dreams, the things that you want to manifest, don't rush. Yeah? Does that make sense? Because if there is one fallback for the Knight of Swords, is that he's going really fast. He's charging forward really fast, okay? And so sometimes we can be a little impulsive, all right? Like the Knight of Swords. And, it's not a bad thing being impulsive, but when it comes to your challenge area, that's when I'm just like, keep your head up, pay attention, all right? Pay attention. You don't have to, I mean, it's not a race, right? It's not a race unless you're literally in a race. Then still pay attention, though. You did get the Justice card in your crown. I love this for you, okay? You're thinking about, a lot of y'all, the message that's coming through is some of y'all feel that things have not been fair. Some of y'all feel like there's been something that wasn't working in your favor in some sense. Leo, sorry about that. Someone was waving to me outside the window, and it turns out it was someone, my neighbors weren't home, and it was a package for them. But anyway, sorry about that. Let's get back to what I was saying. Some Leos feel like there was something unjust, something that was not fair that happened recently, okay? Now, this is not going to resonate with all Leos. This is going to resonate with Leos in the fact that there has to be this balance, right? There has to be this balance. And for some Leos, that balance has been a little off. We all have to, and now there's a fire truck going by. What is going on with today? Okay, I live in Brooklyn. It's always full of surprises, and I live literally 2 blocks from a fire station. But so listen, we need that balance in our lives, and y'all are thinking about that, okay? You're thinking about, or, this week, you should think about it, all right? You should think about having a little bit more balance. And when I say balance, let's think mind, body, spirit, okay? Let's think everything that keeps you balanced. You can even see the scale in the Judge's hand. Now, sometimes when this card comes up in the crown, like I said, that there's that unfairness, unjust. Listen, everything, justice will be served. I know that's so cliche, but, if there is a part of you that is wanting that, if you need that, just know that this card has so much karmic connotations to it, okay? A lot of karma in this card, okay? So know that you're being taken care of. Now, one thing I do have to say is that if you feel that there's because there's a heaviness that's coming through, if you feel that there's some things as you approach this new, like you're in this juncture in your life right now, as you approach this new chapter, this new phase, this new journey, I really do want you to use this sword to cut anything that you don't want from your life moving forward, okay? The things that are not serving you well. Remember, it's all about that balance, all right? It really is. That is the main message that is coming through, is that balance, all right? So if you, and again, if there are some Leos who do feel like, the big message is like, the words "life isn't fair" is coming through, okay? So there are some Leos who may have gone through moments where you're just, God, that wasn't fair, or I didn't, that shouldn't have happened, or whatever. But remember the balance, okay? And so take some of that energy and use it to figure out, to learn from it, and to grow from it, and to say, okay, this happened because now I know this, and now I know this, all right? If that helps, all right? Helps you move forward. Now, you did get the 10 of Cups, all right? In the root of your spread, this is happy family, happy, life, happy home. This is, at the end of the day, this is kind of like your fuel, right? Your motivation right now. This is, you just want to be happy. Let's face it. You just want to be happy in all aspects of your life. This is, you can see the cups arranged in the rainbow over their heads. Now, that's a lot of spiritual enlightenment, okay? Cups are our emotions, all right? And then the rainbow, only rainbow in tarot, indicating a promising future. So with this coming up in the root of your spread, you are thinking about your future, all right? It's clear as day with the Eight of Pentacles in the heart of your spread, all right? But listen, I don't want you to lie to yourself about anything, okay? And that's why I say with this justice, just cut anything you don't need, all right? Because sometimes when the Ten of Cups comes through, sometimes I do get a message, and it's coming up now, so I'm just gonna say it. Sometimes you can put on a show and kind of try to convince everyone that everything's fine, life is happy, I'm good. Sometimes it's not, and sometimes you have to really go deep and find, what is going to make you happy? What is the motivation that's going to make you happy and bring you that joy and happiness that you deserve? All right. So don't block anything out. I love, your spread is fine. It's just, some messages are coming through that there have been some things that have happened in the past that you've had to just really, like burnout energy, or again, like some just things that were just not fair, right? But again, you're coming to the end of it, okay? 10 of Wands in the past. It's all in the past. Don't bring anything you need into this next chapter that is not going to serve you well. And here's the good news, Leo. Well, first of all of that is good news. A lot of it's just advice and guidance, but you did get the Three of Cups in your future, all right? This is joy. This is celebration, okay? You're fine. You'll be good, all right? Three is growth and advancement, so you will have learned a lot through this journey, but also it's Cups, again, emotions, all right? So you are going to feel emotionally fulfilled. I want you to, and you probably will, spend time with friends and family now, okay? Especially this week, actually, it's Thanksgiving week, right? So spend, it's going to be, you're fine. You're going to be great. You're going to have a lot to really appreciate, and you'll find some joy, but also there is going to be something that you may celebrate too. Another thing I want you to know is bonding is going to help, all right? And that's what the deeper meaning of this card is. This is all about brotherhood. It's all about sisterhood. It's all about getting together and bonding with others. Bonding raises our oxytocin levels. Even, just, and I don't want to spend too much time on it, but it really, really goes all the way back to humankind, right? Like how in the beginning, we hunted in packs, we ate in packs, we swam in packs, slept in packs. It was never I, it was always we. Bonding is a human condition. This is something that you can look forward to in your future with the Knight of Wands, okay? So, very pursuant here. I really love this. This is very transformative energy. If you are here for a career, this is great. Okay, this is in your future with the Knight of Wands. Just, the Knights are very active. They're all on a mission. This one is just fiery, all right? Knights are fire. Wands are fire. Look at his helmet. What's going on here? This is just blazing through. So this is in your future too. So there is going to be, it's almost like tar pit energy, and boom, you leave a poof of smoke is basically what's going to happen. So you're going to get, you have so much to look forward to, pursuing your passions, going after the things that you want, even possibly, if you feel that you've been a little, because back to that balance thing, like things have been a little like off balance, everything's like back in motion, right? And in a way that you need it to be. All right, let's get to your staff. All right. Leo, if you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments. I always love hearing your stories. If you're new to my channel, it would be great if you do the same thing. Did I just mess up? That's supposed to be my line that I say like when I pull up this stuff, but I just messed it up. But you know what I mean. So anyway, here we go. This is one of my brain fog days, I guess. But looking at your staff, I am very happy with what's going on here. And you have nothing to worry about. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. Remember what I said with the Knight of Swords in your challenge area. Just go at your own comfort level, okay? Now, you did get the Wheel of Fortune, all right? The card ruled by Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, profit. This is the card of divine intervention. This is a card of luck, all right? And so this came up in a part of your spread where it's almost like some of y'all have had that, okay? And I love that for you. Some of y'all want that, okay? Now, one thing that I want you to know is that with the looking at the rest of your spread, especially with the Eight of Pentacles in the heart of your spread, some of you don't need that luck. Some of y'all are working so hard, everything's just going to happen naturally and organically for you, all right? All the things that you need, okay? And so you're fine. You're wonderful. I love this. And I mean, this is really, 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 really great. One other thing I'm going to point out is that you can see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the universe here in the Wheel of Fortune card. You're there, Leo. I love this. I mean, that stability is really great. Speaking of which, you did get the Emperor as well. So someone's coming through, all right? Someone's coming through. Someone who's very powerful, someone who's very authoritative, someone who really calls the shots, okay? They're coming through to help you in any way that you need, all right? A lot of father, he is the, like the daddy of tarot or whatever, but a lot of like dad energy is coming through. Now, listen, it also doesn't mean that just because it's the Emperor, it's just masculine energy, okay? But just think someone with a lot of power and authority is coming through to help you on your journey, all right? And this is a great journey. Now, you did get the Two of Wands, okay? Remember what I said earlier. Go at your pace. You don't have, this isn't a race, all right? And don't be like impulsive and I don't want you to trip on your journey, right? Now, this is affirmation with the Two of Wands because this is planning, right? And so you can see he's standing at a high point in the castle, really has a good vision, good perspective. He's got the world in his hands, but there's one wand in, one wand out. He's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So not yet ready to pull the trigger and jump the gun. Remember the 8 of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. It's still just going toward the thing. I mean, in the future, you're getting there for sure, but right now, still a planning process, and it looks like someone's going to help you in a big way. If you're working on a big project, if you're looking for a new job, if you're looking for a partner, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you want that's going to fulfill you emotionally. Now someone's coming through for sure. Two of Pentacles, all right? So it looks like you want to get out of this place. You feel, again, that tar pit energy, that quicksand energy. Now, some of y'all want to move forward, all right? Some of y'all want to move forward, and that's why the Knight of Swords came up in your challenge area, because some of y'all want to move forward fast. But again, listen, as long as you move forward, that's fine. Again, not a race, okay? Some of y'all are going to have to, some of y'all feel stuck between a decision that you have to make too, or there's some decision that has to be made that you're involved with, and maybe you're waiting to hear for the results. But here, listen, you're good, okay? Just remember that you're good. And it's honestly, look at your spread, okay? Remember, Wheel of Fortune here. Now, lastly, your final outcome, you got the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is one of my favorite cards. It is, well, first of all, my site's called the Tarot Ship. It's inspired by the Six of Swords because you can see they're leaving turbulent waters, okay, into what I call the Promised Land. You can see how smooth the sea gets from here. So all of the challenges and burden and burnout and really, challenging experiences that you've been going through, you're moving forward from it. All right? Your final outcome. All right? So, have faith in that. Have faith in the fact that you are on this journey, and it's a beautiful journey, and all the things that you felt were holding you back, or that was not fair for you, or you felt that, there's some imbalance in your life, you are moving forward from it. No doubt about it. I love you, Leo. I love you so much. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.